Here we go. Hello, buddy. Welcome back. Come in here. Get some more hard domination tonight.
Hopefully not become dominated like last night.
That's right. That one was pretty brutal when we were up like a huge amount, but it happens. Someone in chat was like GG, and I was like, I've lost games like this before. I don't know, and then we lost it.
There, we lost.
Yeah. Sometimes you just get diffed. Alright. Oh, this is dangerous. Rory should not have brought this up here. These chocolate chips. I'm gonna get some water here in a second. I guess just Morg. Lux. Jin. Let's do Rakan then. I feel like the Yuumi game was like pretty good, but like we had some chances.
After I got off?
No, that was pretty much it.
Damn.
Okay, just borrow. That's probably fine. So they lock in something really weird.
Silas and Yasuo.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Yasuo is more likely to go
yeah.
middle.
That too. Oh yeah.
Samira. More and more people are playing Samira. She's pretty annoying to deal with Lux.
She seemed pretty damn good yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah, she did get fed, and that was a problem. I guess we'll do unflinching.
Yeah. Can you by chance hear that music?
Yeah, what's up, Lucas? I cannot. No.
Okay. Oh my god. There's a graduation party going on, and they're freaking going
I see. Huh. I can kind of hear it, but like not enough to where it would be a problem.
Okay, good. If it is, I'll just shut my window.
They're getting crazy down in the courtyard.
Dude.
Say, hey kids, pipe down! I'm trying to pwn noobs up here.
Right. Got a freaking child sleeping.
Yeah. Oh, if they wake up the baby, it's on.
Oh, it's over.
Have to go out there and start deadlifting some fools. So just flinging them over cars and stuff. Like the Hulk out there.
I'd be so fucking mad. Oh my god. She sleeps so good now. Like,
nice.
and really nice lately.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I'm playing League now. I was just like trying to walk with Izzy with my chant.
Yeah, exactly. That happens, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm like trying to play 3 different games, and like the controls are different on all of them, and that's, I mean, That's a problem sometimes.
The party starts now.
3 different games, 3 different controls. What's up, one viewer?
I've been kicked around since I was born.
Oh my goodness.
Right. It's okay.
Oh, it's
staying
Silas
alive.
middle. Maybe.
Minions have spawned.
He could just be scouting, but he does have teleport. No, he's going back top. He trolling.
He troll.
Yo, what up, Wings?
Ain't nothing I say should be taken
Okay.
serious. That's why it's the truth.
We're gonna get invaded.
Why is it taking so long to get back to the action?
Oh, what? Dude.
Dying and dead, both.
How did he only take 1 shot off of that? I ignited him because I thought he was going to take 2 shots. Dude, Fiddle, we pinged it, man. Why'd you come down here? Why did you not counter-invade him? I mean, Psy. You should have immediately gone to his red as soon as you saw him at our red. Psy, my pathing's terrible. I got out-jungled.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Nice. Now he wants to go up there. Dude, it's too late on that. I mean,
Danger is as fun as you let it.
yeah, like, what are you gonna do?
I'm not going up there. I'm like,
Yeah, I would just back up, man. Yeah, that's a terrible
I
idea.
don't need to understand the plan. I trust my lord. I don't do
Ally has been slain.
Everyone is watching.
I am only as wild as magic. I dance because I'm free.
Huh, okay, so she didn't back. That's interesting.
Oh, crap. I hate having to have a plan.
Through my work, you shall transcend.
Fun. I need some fun. Now.
Barely see anyone with that Lux skin. Which one is it? I don't even know. A lot of people like the Elementalist Lux.
I'm just trying to live the moment.
Huh. I don't like how this is going top.
An ally has been slain.
At least Silas isn't up a lot of CS, I guess. Can we get her? Oh, never mind. We can get Dragon though, maybe. Oh, Dragon. Push, Jen, push. No, he's trying to deny that cannon, but...
Oh my god. How did that not hit him?
God bless, dude. Jen's missing so much open CS. I think he's missed like 2 or 3 cannons. So rough. Alright. You can do that if you want, FL. I mean, I think Spellblade allows you to trade much more often. You just don't have the mana if you take Relic, in my experience. If you're maxing W. If you're maxing Q, I think maybe, you know, there's a conversation for taking something else, but... Like, ever since they buffed the mana regen... Oh, if he would have hit that, maybe. How are we getting just mowed down? Maybe Samir is a lot better than it seems.
Oh, I might be dead here.
Oh god, here they come. Okay, well, that was clowny. God, we're losing so much at the tower too. Yeah, so I mean, it just pretty much starts you off with 1 fairy charm. If you get it.
Look right, moves right.
Or I guess 1 old school fairy charm, and then once you get to tier 2, it's a full fairy charm. So it's a lot of extra regen. Like, that's the main thing. The health and the ability power really aren't that much different, I don't think, on them. It's like maybe a couple more ability power and a little less health. It really just comes down to, do you want to get your gold by last hitting, or farming minions, and do you want health regen or mana regen? So it generally takes a bit longer to stack with Spell Thieves, unless you're just completely dominating them, but the mana regen is so much better than the health regen, I think, in most lanes. If you're just going to get completely dumpstered and there's no way you're ever going to be able to trade with them, then yeah, Relic Shield's probably better. But I think if you want to try to trade with the W, it's just, you just can't even do it without Spell Thieves in the early game, I don't think.
I need the world to be scary. I don't apologize for it. I feel good.
Yeah, Samira destroyed us yesterday too. I think it was even against a Jhin. We were doing pretty well. Like, I think we were up 2 kills early, and then she just ended up with like 23 kills. And that like super healing build is still pretty OP on her. I don't even know if we can beat him. Like,
I do not wish to kill the mortals. I want them
okay, she missed her thing. I don't even know if we can beat him. We need Fiddle. I don't have a ton of confidence in this Jhin. I mean, if I get a couple of good trades with him. Sucks. She's gonna get to just keep fishing with Qs, and then if she hits one, he's probably dead. I'm gonna poke him down with the E. And he's dead. Probably. Yeah. And now he's gonna miss another 10 CS at tower. He should have been, well, he should not have died early. That was a huge thing with Kayn. They got ahead. He got binded early, didn't flash the bind. Had numerous opportunities to either just back up when we saw Kane or to flash the Lux Q, even if he didn't back up on time. Midas dead? No. Yeah, now we're down almost 50 CS. Top lane's 1-5. Another day in the office.
Our magic is a fury. It is a song that cannot resist.
Your turret has been destroyed.
If she kills him, I get the assist. I don't know if she's gonna do it though. I think I'll get the assist off of that shield. No, she's gonna die.
Enemy
She's like, you know what? I've already died 5 times to him one-on-one. Maybe it'll work the 6th time. Now that he's got more items and he's up a couple levels. Up 3 levels. No big deal.
Waiting.
Magic.
That's the thing about League. If you lose a 1v1 like once or twice, you're down a lot. Like it's not the same. Sorry, what were you saying?
I think we might be able to carry
Might be able to carry this, is that what you said?
this. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I hope so.
Me, you, and Fiddle, I think. I'm gonna come.
Fiddle is up a lot of farm, that's good. Okay, I've got ult and everything. I don't know if
Oh, what?
let me sweep this. Why is he there? The
Oh
fuck?
my god, I'm just dead. Maybe not?
Oh my god, the laser. Lux OP, confirmed.
Well, I did not know Kane was just gonna sit there.
Yeah, it was weird.
an enemy
He might dive us after he gets red. Oof. Well, it was really the Lux that bailed his ass out right there. If Lux didn't hit that laser, I think we would have been able to turn it on him. Because Jason had his ignite,
Yeah, I did.
and I could have CC'd. He
gonna
did
have to go
flash.
Ha! I'm G to the D. Golden diamond, boy. Woo!
Somehow Fiddle's out farming Kane. That's kind of good. I mean, if we get some good Fiddle ults, maybe. Possible, or if they do some really dumb stuff.
If it don't get out of control, it ain't a party.
If Jin rotated over there. I don't know.
shut down.
No, we're giving him bot tower, I guess.
Ally has been slain.
Fiddle, please.
Your turret has
Fiddle, please. Fiddle, please. Can I not ping his ult?
It's all filthy and dangerous. And that's why I love it.
Imagine if Fiddle was right there, right now. Before they got that warded.
I don't have my ult, but I'll come.
Okay, I have 8 seconds on my W. It's like, dude, what are you even farming topside jungle? They just took the tower. You know they're going to take all your stuff.
Burn 'em up.
It's warded now, yeah. He had to be there before it got warded. Like, they literally just took the tier 2 top. What do you think they're going to do next? Pop quiz. Take your jungle. Like, you don't have camps up there. There's no point in being there. Even if you did have camps, a double kill is better than, like, 2 jungle camps. Blue wasn't even available. Please? Oh
get
god! Oh my god. Oh, he had like 1 HP.
Just came up.
Damn, it's rough.
Mankind is blind. I want them to see.
Yo, what's up, Meek?
Woo! I am so into this. What is
Someone's got to deal with Yasuo down here. He's gonna get the tier 2.
Oh, yeah.
It's Jin just has no clue where to be or what to do. It's just like super diff again.
Destroyed.
It's like Fiddlesticks, wrong place, wrong time, all the time. Camille's turbo feeding. Jin just has no clue what's going on. Just got on his Miley Cyrus and he's just hard vibing. Alright, well maybe they'll throw too.
They're good for it.
Feel good. Kick some ass.
Alright. Guess we can maybe stop the dragon stacking. Fiddle does have ult still.
I can play ult them into Fiddle, hopefully. I want more of them to come here, though.
Probably. No way. She burns, right? Holy shit.
It's magic that's wild. I'm just here for the party.
Really? How is that fucking warded? How do they have that warded right there? There's a pink ward right there. The lane's broken. How do they actually... They saw me clearly, but how is this actually warded? Hey, thanks, Carson. I appreciate it. For real? I guess they have this bush warded right here. Who wards that this late in the game when the towers are down? What the fuck? Because, I mean, they knew. Like, Silas 100% threw that, tried to throw his Q right on top of me. He wasn't just guessing. I was going to go over immediately, but then I was just like, well, Silas might be able to run me down. Maybe I can just, like, back here and force him to walk around that ramp. But then Kane was running straight at me, too. Ugh. It's so weird. Jin, please. Whoa. What the fuck? Well, I guess Fiddle got his red. Wait, he didn't even get red. What is he actually doing? Like, what was he doing for the last 30 seconds? He literally did 0 camps in the bottom side. So, like, he wasn't rotating to make a play. He wasn't farming camps. So, like, what the hell was he doing? I mean, that's not entirely his fault, but it's just like, what's going through his head? Did he go look at his red? He didn't see Kane wearing it? Alright, I guess we'll just go with this. I don't understand what this guy's thinking. I mean, he's a jungler, right? Is he autofilled? Because if Fiddle was there, just imagine if Fiddle was like right here and he jumped the wall on that play with his ult. When like Yasuo came in or something. Yasuo didn't even land that ult until like 10 seconds into that. Like he had 10 seconds to rotate over there. Maybe he was clearing like 3 wards or something.
Pretty big.
There we go. That's good.
I mean, we just gotta giving us opportunity.
Oh, he was fighting Kane over the jungle? Okay. Well, if that's the case, that's fair. I thought Kane showed up to the fight, though. But maybe he didn't.
Bro, I have nothing.
did so much to save him there.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh my god, that.
No way!
I can't wait to see
Wow.
what I'm gonna do.
Turret has been destroyed. An enemy has been slain.
Dude, he's literally chasing me into our base.
An ally has been slain.
Don't leave nothing. Bring it all.
Can we Baron?
Chronic line stepper.
We should just let it go. Let Dragon go.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get Baron. Fiddle will probably be there on time. Yeah, I don't think they're even going to be thinking of this, hopefully. They're just going to go for third dragon. Don't walk through there! Don't walk through there! God damn it. People are so fucking dumb. Why do that, though? He probably just walked over a ward near their red.
We're gonna have to kill Silas.
Yeah. Well.
I just interrupted his ult. Oh, come on. You're gone, dude.
So the reason that's so bad for Camille to do that is if we just run straight there, they basically have to have Baron warded to see it. But if she goes and walks through the jungle like that, like if she goes and walks this path, they could have this warded, they could have this warded, they could have this warded. Like she's exposing so many more risks for wards by walking behind. I know she's thinking like, I want to ward that and like take this blast cone, but she was exposing so much risk to do that. Yeah, I mean, I guess once we saw Silas, maybe we should have just left.
I will walk in. I will dance. They will part.
Yeah. It's possible they had it warded anyway somewhere, but that... Yeah, exactly. Taking the cone from Kane isn't going to do a lot anyways. People just don't think. They just autopilot so much. I don't know. Maybe that was too risky. I feel like with how far behind we are, that was a good try, but maybe we should have just, like, stopped at a certain point.
If Fiddle would have pressed his R on Silas now, kill him.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we didn't have Fiddle either. I was hoping Fiddle would be able to, like... He took the complete wrong way, too. Like, he ran up this way. He should have run this way and then, like, ulted over here as soon as they tried to collapse on us. Hey, what's up, Matt? His path has just been atrocious this game, but... I think we can win 5. If Fiddle, like, gets a good ult, I feel like we can still win 5s. It's just going to be a lot harder now. Like, that Baron was our ticket. If we could have gotten the Baron, just traded Baron for Dragon, and gotten, like, a tower or two, because we only have one tower on the map right now. So there's just a lot of gold sitting there. They're probably in here. These are fresh wards.
Yeah, as soon as you said that. Well, that was a really good ult, like you said.
There we go. Yeah, that's what we need. It's for him to be... I mean, Fiddle is so much about being in the right place at the right time.
Can't die looking this good.
We got the TP. Well, if Fiddle comes down, instead of doing the fucking red buff, or whatever, clearing wards, whatever he's doing... Oh my god. Wow. Fucking used his freeze on me. Like, right when my W is gonna trigger. That's rough. It's like actually sitting there clearing wards instead of rotating down. It's like actually crazy. I mean, I have Shredelias. Like, we can 100% run them down.
Has been destroyed. Your turret has been destroyed.
Like, all I have to do is just roll up, and then Fiddle just fears somebody. Like, even without his ult, just fear the Silas.
That's their problem.
You don't get any... Oh, you got the Grievous. Okay. Jin doesn't. Because, yeah, they have hella healing.
Hella healing.
Yeah, Silas is pretty good. This is a champion right now. I agree with that. It's this, the change to Cosmic, I think, helps him out a ton. Like, the Cosmic Everfrost build seems pretty legit. He really, really wants a lot of CDR. And that gives him health, CDR, AP, like, it's a great item. I have Shirelius for a second. It's gonna be Soul.
I don't know if we can contest it.
Yeah.
Well, maybe with Fiddle's ult.
Our people.
Hey, I'm cool with that if you wanna play a flex OG, if Jason does. OG Toos.
I don't want a world that's safe.
What? Oh, he's just using the ult.
They will see my then.
It's just so hard to kill. They're getting Dragon while two of them are like holding all five of us in the base.
I am definitely.
It's pretty rough. Silas is so spooky. He just heals all of his health back. Like 1Q. Galaxy Destroyer? Okay. Yeah, I mean, we gotta go while they don't have Silas, I think. Yeah, Silas is bottom. Can we...
Alright.
It was a tough one. Why does Fiddle do no damage? I don't know. Oh, I hear that kind of going crazy. Is that like a house party next door to you or something?
Yeah. Yes. They're across the street from me.
Oh, okay. Hopefully that wasn't your daughter crying. I thought I heard some kind of like... It almost sounded like a siren or something. I don't know what that
God,
was.
I'll get a yell. Jason. Wake up.
Yeah, your wife's gonna like banging on the walls. Okay, let me get Galaxy Destroyer in here.
Oh, I'll go bot.
Okay, okay. Gonna go OP here. You ready to do some destroying or what?
Nah, this is just like an account that I had a long time ago.
Nice. I'm expecting 25 and 1 Kane.
I'm expecting 30 and 1 or 30 and 0 Evelyn.
Not gonna lie, after working out, my hands feel really slow now.
That's right, you gotta have those, like, agile, you know, little, like, skeleton fingers.
It's probably from all the supplements that I've been taking. I've been taking pre-workouts, BCAA, protein powders, pretty much anything.
You got the creatine in there?
Yeah. I have that in my pre-workout.
Hell yeah.
Dude, you're forgetting the most important thing.
What's that?
Steroids.
The steroids. That's right. Gotta get those roids.
Yep.
Gotta get that, what's that blood infusion. That highly oxygenated blood infusion. Right before you go running.
Yeah, you gotta mix that pre-workout with like 3 Red Bulls.
That's right. Some 4 Locos. Get slammed at the gym. That's what everybody loves. Someone just trashed at the gym, just like cranking some weights, screaming, wanting to fight some people. You're trying to take a turn on the bench. Like the fuck up! I got 2 more reps.
Yeah. There's this one guy. He went to get some weights, and I swear, he really intentionally bumped into me for no reasons. Like, if it wasn't because he was more jacked than me, I would have started a fight.
Hey, bro. Hey, watch your steps, son. Is he just like looking at you? He's like bumps you.
Yeah.
Like...
No, he just like walks by me, and I swear there was a lot of space, but he just intentionally bumps me. Like, you're just lucky you're more jacked than me right now.
He's just trying to test you, man.
Just trying to test the waters.
That's right.
God, man.
Wouldn't be bumping into primetime Jason, I'll tell you that.
Hey, dude, I'm getting it back.
Oh, yeah.
I've been cranking lately.
Need to hang out with you guys more, get you to peer pressure me back into getting into shape. Go to the gym. Hey, what's up, Lucas? Gym lifestyle does not match with gamer lifestyle. I mean, it can, really. You don't have to spend that long in the gym to get good results if you're doing the right workouts and you're eating properly. You know, you can probably spend an hour or less, honestly.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like,
Sure.
it's not like bodybuilder, like the old school, you know, stereotype of the bodybuilder who's in the gym for, like, you know, 6 hours a day or something like that. If you're going like maybe Olympic, you know, level, then maybe, yeah, that's a little different. But if you're just trying to, you know, be in good shape and get to a pretty reasonable level, like 95% of your max capacity or something like that, then you could probably just do an hour or less if you're doing the right stuff. So much of it is just like the right workout and the right nutrition, I think, to get
Dude, it's like
good
80%
results.
nutrition. 80%. Maybe 85.
I thought it's like mainly diet.
It is.
Yeah, that's what we mean. Yeah, nutrition diet.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Well, I
gotta have
probably
enough
can't
protein. You
talk.
gotta not eat enough junk.
Yeah, like you gotta like weigh your food. Like, dude, I've done it. It's miserable.
Well, I probably can't talk anymore before I wake my whole family up.
Okay,
But
it's
you
all
guys
good,
can
man.
talk.
Okay,
Okay.
sounds good.
It's always good talking to you, buddy.
Yeah, man. Soraka's a pain in the ass. She's just one of those like
God.
worthless or totally dominant type of champs.
Well, let's see if we have a turkey ADC this game.
No. Oh, you're the ADC. I was about to say. I was like, I would not bet on it.
Damn. Yeah, It might just take a break from his ear and play some ADC. See if we can.
There you go. Just bust out the gen.
Oh yeah. Man. To be fair though too, with the whole nutrition thing, you can make it to where like it's not as miserable. It's really not that bad.
I got some pretty good results, but that was just like as a, you know, skinny guy in his 20s who already did a lot of cardio to go with it.
Yeah.
I was,
mean, if you
my
do
problem
enough
was putting
cardio-
on weight. Like I was eating so much.
Do
I don't-
enough cardio, but eat okay-ish.
Yeah.
You still will gain some. You'll still get good results. But if you're like on it like 100%, that's when you start to see like that grainy look, like that. You know.
Yeah.
That's it. The grainy look is the nasty look.
That's right. Gotta get all those veins.
Oh yeah. On veins.
Dude, the most I ever ate, and this was as someone, I weighed like 155 or something. I just could not get much over. I think I got to like 157 when I was working out a lot. And I ate for breakfast. I went to this breakfast thing with people from work. I think I had like 11 pancakes, like full-size pancakes from IHOP with a bunch of syrup and butter. I had a 32-ounce like strawberry Hulk, which is like basically this huge milkshake from Smoothie King, pretty much. And then I had like 15 pieces of pizza, and that's what I'd eaten by lunch. I mean, it was probably like 7,000 calories.
I did something similar to that too, but yeah. Shoot. What do I undo?
I was like, man, that would be good now, but there's no way in hell I could get away with that. These I have, okay.
God, I just want to get Gale Force and
The summoner's rift.
the Collector like very, very quickly and just.
Just hard dominate some kids.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Okay.
Okay, everybody. I'm here. I'm here. The party starts now.
Let me get chat back up over here. Where the hell did chat go? There it is.
I miss.
Minions have spawned.
Don't leave nothing.
Yeah, it was terrible. I'm surprised I didn't have a heart attack when I was younger. They used to think it was funny, like that I would eat like a stick of butter like a popsicle when I was a kid. Sometimes they thought it was amusing. I'm like, guys, stop! Like I just clogged an artery at like age 5. I had the most insane metabolism until I was like 36. And then it's like, you know what? You're cut off.
I can't wait to see what I'm gonna do.
Oh, we're almost there. See if I get 3.
Yeah, I tried to do that again when I was a teenager, just for fun. I tried to wrap it in one stick of bread, see if I could eat a stick of butter. I couldn't do it. I got one bite. I was like, I just can't. It's gonna make me sick. I may have been drunk. I don't remember.
I got some moves. I don't need anything.
Oh, I keep thinking this is the Lux again. It's just Soraka. All right. She's actually kind of annoying. It's not an amazing matchup for Rakan. Because she can just like silence you, and it's really hard to trade on her, like, because they just heal through it. But I still need to get stacks. So I don't know. Maybe I should have eating sticks of butter. Yeah, you don't want to do that.
I'm so fine, I gotta kiss myself.
I don't know if I did that like all the time, but I know I did it at least a couple of times. It's made my cholesterol spike, yeah. I mean, I was a really active kid too. Like I was always running around playing outside. I was playing sports a lot of times. Missed my cue. Unfortunate.
Feel good. Kick some ass.
Alright, if I get a hit on this Rakan, she hasn't really used her silence on us.
Yeah.
I am a
An
chronic
ally has
line
been
stepper.
slain.
Hey, thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Like, if she would have silenced me right there, I would have been in trouble. She's just not using it, so. It's just so hard to punish her. Without, like, a blitzcrank or something early. Next patch, coming up Tuesday, I might, I don't know, I might dust off some Soraka's, I don't know, we'll say, or Yuumi some more. Moonstone's getting a huge buff. Something else was getting a buff too that was relevant for enchanters. I don't remember what it was. Right.
I'm sorry, I was singing.
Oh, you're singing?
Yeah, I was singing.
Hell yeah. I like it. Oh god. Shaco just rolled up on us.
I dance because I'm free.
Remember when margarine was a thing and people thought margarine was better than butter? Or healthier for you than butter? Then didn't it turn out that it like kind of wasn't? I don't remember. It's just like, just use like olive oil or something. You gotta have some kind of, you know, coating.
This looks like another dangerous situation. Thank you.
When do you get executioners, like, first thing?
Maybe after your big item.
Okay.
I would probably get Gale Force. It's just such a clutch item.
You will
Yeah.
learn what beauty truly is.
Time to get it started.
It's made with hydrogenated oils. Yeah, that sounds bad.
Why is it taking so long to get back to the action?
Waiting.
They will remember my name. I dance because I'm free.
This passion compels me.
The world's a big place. Don't want to miss anything. There's wildness in the bees and the flowers.
Holy shit! How is he here every time? Dude, what? Is he just sitting in that bush?
Jeez.
What are the odds? That he literally sits in the bush and waits for me to W. And like for us to fully commit to the fight and then comes in.
My
Ugh.
lady's gonna heal.
So dumb. And it's like, it's so hard to ward for that. I guess I could ward over the wall, maybe. I'd have to ward like here. Because he's probably jumping in from right there.
Fence us away.
It's unfortunate. Man, that sucks. So I got a double knock up with a W. I mean, they're doing a really good job of selling it. Like, it doesn't look like there's a gank coming at all.
Gotta get myself hyped. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2. Woo! All right.
Maybe he kind of does. Let me try to ward better for him. Ah, almost.
An ally has been slain.
That exhaust, though.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I would have lived.
Yeah, Soraka exhausted at the last millisecond there.
Yeah.
And she would have exhausted earlier, though. The Xayah might have lived, so.
Man, if I can catch that wave, that'd be nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to save a lot of it for you.
He's almost in range.
You're gonna get it, most of it.
Yeah.
Oops.
Fun. I need some fun. Now.
Gonna ward right here.
Okay.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice.
They think they can catch
I just need to stop dying.
Yeah, it's all good. I mean, the Shaco's had some tricky stuff earlier. I guess maybe we shouldn't push that far without, like, more wards. I just always feel like it's just so much pressure to try to stop the Soraka early.
I am only as wild as
There's Shaco.
Yeah. He's gonna come over here. We gotta run. See if I
Got
can
ult too.
get him to waste his time a bit. I still need to get stacks too, so I can get wards. Oh no, he went middle. Okay. I do have ult here.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna come out and flash on her. I think her ult should still be down if she steps up. Soraka's here.
I don't know if we can kill them both.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try to. If I get Soraka, yeah, I got her.
It's so annoying.
Yeah. We got her flash. We got her
Shaco's in
ult.
here.
He might be. I didn't see where he went after middle.
dangerous. And that's why I love it.
He's so hard to ward for. He's come from so many different angles.
Oh,
We gotta watch out for those. Watch out.
wow.
Humans talk about their face. We talk about their lies.
An enemy has been slain.
Is Shin support viable? Asked Greek Spartan. I mean, I always like hesitate to say something's not viable because, you know, if you're good on stuff, like, you can win games. I don't think it's optimal. That's a word that I like better than viable is optimal. Nice. So I don't think Shin support is optimal, but I think that you can win, so it's viable. When I'm thinking like viable, it's like, you know, if I were gonna put it on a 1 to 5 scale, I'd put viable at like 4 through 6.
Wild. I'm just here for the party.
Right, but if I'm thinking optimal, I'm thinking optimal's like 7 through 10. So Shin, I'd probably put it like a
Shaco's in front.
4 or 5. But if you're really good on him, like, you can make it work. He didn't have any boots. The fuck? Oh, he's got brown boots. Okay.
Name one genius that ain't good.
Oh, she's here.
Unstoppable.
Wait, what?
Oh, the box.
Been slain.
These boxes though, OP.
They want us in cages.
He coming for me? I don't know where he's going. He's probably just going for dragon. Yeah, I don't... Sindra, we can't do anything. You're not in lane, buddy. I mean, maybe we can kill Cassiopeia on the way out. Shaco, yeah, right here.
I think they underestimate my skull. How is that even possible?
Was she just like typing? How did it take her so long to get here? I could have sworn she should have been closer to middle by that point. So yeah, I mean, Shin does have, you know, a lot of presence, global presence, but I guess I'll get that. It's a little awkward. I would like tier 2 boots, but
Get 'em watching. Burn 'em.
but he is really skill shot dependent with the E. Like, you really have to hit that taunt. I think he's a lot better against melee supports, like as a peeler, right? So if they have like a Leona or something like that, I think it can be better. But like, his itemization is kind of rough as support. Like, he's best getting like these bruiser AD type of items like Titanic and stuff like that. Holy shit. It's rough.
Domination.
Did she hit him? No. Okay. Oh my god, real? Thought for sure I was gonna be the real one. Kid's trolling.
Man.
Yep. If I'm gonna see the human world, I need to stop. I don't want to war. If it don't get out of control, it ain't a party.
But yeah, so maybe as a situational pick against melees. Nice.
Oh, I needed that. Big up pop.
What is Bard bad into?
Oh my gosh.
Really? I thought that already hit me once. Can it? So it can hit you on the way in and when you touch it on the way out, I guess. I mean, Bard's just kind of a weird, like, skill check. I don't feel like he has, like, a lot of terrible matchups. I don't feel like he has a lot of Grand Slam matchups either.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to
It's so much of it's just dependent on how well you roam with him, right? Like, the laning phase really doesn't matter that much with Bard. I guess if something that's, like, really, like, hard pressure early, maybe Leona. Like, Leona Tristana or Leona Jin's probably hard early on. But, you know, if you roam a lot with him, I think you can make a lot of stuff work. Because, yeah, so much of it's just dependent on his roaming and his sort of playmaking potential. Mobile stuff can kind of be rough to hit with your ult, so like Rakan, like a good Rakan player can be difficult to deal with. Sort of. I mean, Rakan can't really peel your ult. Like, maybe Morgana. Once again, not like a hard counter, but annoying for you to ever land your ult on anybody with Morgana, so she's not a fun matchup.
I don't apologize for it. I feel good.
because that's really your only engage. Like, stuff like Leona can work a little bit better around.
I don't need to understand your plan. I trust my lord.
Around Morgana because you have multiple forms of engage and CC. So you can just, like, switch to multiple people.
They've never seen moves like mine. Their eye is blind. I want them to see. They ain't ready for what I'm bringing.
Oh my, dude, I'm about to have a stroke. This guy's like not giving me my jump back. We did manage to get out, but
Your team has destroyed the turret.
yo, what up, Todd?
Humans think that to believe in something you have to be serious about. That's their problem.
Mobile stuff, Bard is also kind of rough into like Gale Force champions that are gonna get Gale Force. I feel like because they can just Gale Force out of your ult.
So into this.
It was so annoying. That's one of the main reasons I stopped playing Bard. It was back in that meta when it was like the 60-second Gale Force, and everybody was building it on every like ADC because it basically gives him an extra flash to dodge your ult. It's just almost impossible to hit your ult on Gale Force people. Or is anything else that's like has a bunch of dashes and is highly mobile, you know? Nice, there we go. God, that silence just about ruined me. So again, it's not like impossible, but like high mobility stuff, which is a lot of champions now, can make it difficult to land that ult. You don't really have a lot of other tools to bait them either. I mean, you can run up to them, I guess, and start auto-attacking them if you have like Dead Man's Plate, mobility boots, start auto-attacking, get them to slow, and then when the enemy team thinks that they're, or when they feel like they have to flash, wait on the flash and then use your ult after them. But you know, most of the time with Bard, you want to be opening with an ult. So anyone that's going to get Banshee's Veil or Edge of Night is also rough. I mean, so yeah, he has a lot of situations that can be rough. But he still has a good win rate. I mean, he's always like 52% win rate. And a lot of that is just people just make it happen with the roams. You just roam with him early and just get some kills mid lane or wherever, and you just win off of that, regardless of which champions anyone's playing. I'm not the most powerful. Is Bard the most powerful? Maybe he is. Lore-wise, I'm not sure. I would imagine Zoe's pretty far up there. I know Zoe's really old, like an ancient being. Really?
Damn it, Zaya, where are you?
I guess, where was that warded? I guess it's in that bush. He might try to go for you. I can turn it. Does he have this warded?
Magic isn't supposed to.
Yeah, it's our jungle now, son.
I'm gonna show people some of the strength.
It's gonna be the fake, yeah. Wouldn't have give it. He just did not want to give it up.
I do not wish I want them to hear the music.
Can we Baron, do you think? I mean, he's dead.
Smile. Everyone is watching.
It's clean.
Humans' magic is for us.
We have really good vision. I don't think they're gonna come look at it. This is one of those, I think it's kind of free to take a look at it, and then if they come, we can just leave. Are we blinging? That's what I like to hear.
Legendary. Shut down. Legendary.
I am definitely
Oh, they couldn't handle it. They have had enough.
ADC does.
Soraka and Soul were star level beings. That's right, ADC div for sure.
Oh my god, that Shaco ruined me the first like 3 or 4 ganks.
We're gonna have to get Toos to start paying us for this boost.
No kidding. I expected at least 21 more kills, but whatever.
How many? Wow, dude, our Nara was 17-1 though too. I just noticed that. I'll go one
Every
more.
gank I had top, that master stole my kill.
Damn
I
Nar.
had 30.
What a noob. Yeah, Shaco got us pretty good early, but once the lanes broke, we were able to find some skirmishes, make some stuff happen. That was good. I guess I should have had better vision. We should have just played back. I just always feel like I'm on the clock against Soraka and just trying to overpressure her, I guess. They didn't really have any tanks to go with her though, so for like mid to late game, so we just dive bomb and kill somebody and the healing doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh, this top laner was Gnar last game.
Hell yeah. Take it. Is he duoed with someone else? We don't
He's
have
duo
anyone else.
mid laner.
Oh,
We have the
okay,
same
yeah.
team.
We have the same team.
Nice. Actually running fives.
Let's run it back, boys.
I have a feeling there's something wrong with my computer. I'm playing with like 40 FPS. And usually I get like 100.
Sounds kind of rough.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, no, yours is way. Wait, you're getting 40 and usually it's 100?
Yeah, I think it might be some like Windows update because I haven't played League for a long time. So my computer hasn't updated either.
Wait, so it's faster or slower than usual?
Very slow.
Okay. Oh, okay. I was thinking ping for some reason. Okay, I was thinking, okay. So low number, bad. Got it. A little slow.
Yeah.
What ADC ADC should I play?
I don't know. I mean, Jhin is really good, but try something else. Jinx is really good.
I was thinking about Twitch, but he's banned. Damn it.
Okay. Yeah, Twitch would be
Let's play
fun.
Jhin again.
Okay.
Do you guys feel like League is getting worse?
What do you mean about worse? Like players
Like,
or
just-
balance?
Yeah, players.
I don't think so. I feel like it's about the same, honestly.
I just like saw this like Red Mercy whatever video. It's just talking about how like much worse the player base is now. So,
Well, the thing is, he's like lower rank, or he's been like what people call like hard stuck or something for like a really long time. So, you know, it sounds to me like looking for excuses. I think that the players in general are like on par. I think they're actually smarter. Like if you put a platinum player from this season against a platinum player from like season 3 or season 4, they would destroy him. Like I think that most players just, I know I point out a lot of stuff that people do that's like kind of dumb, but even back then, man, it was like, it's really bad. I don't know. I personally think that it retains so many players year after year after year that like the overall player base gets better. It's just, it can feel like you're not going anywhere, but that's potentially just because other people are improving faster than you're improving or at the same pace. So I don't know. I'd have to watch his video to see what he's talking about, but in general, I think the game is more competitive over time. The only scenario where I could see it getting less competitive is that if for some reason there were less people, like significantly less people playing it, or if like the competitive scene itself started to die off, if there just weren't as many pros or like big events, and all of the like competitive people went over to a competing game, or if everyone just like went over to Dota or something. But I don't think that's happening. I think it's still competitive at the high level of play. And
I think it's more like how one player can basically ruin like a whole game.
But the thing, well, hold on, let me post this up and I can, yeah, people like to say that, but like, I don't know, because the thing is that can happen on the other team too. Like, there we go. Because that's what it means to carry, right? If one person can single-handedly sort of win the game, then there's going to be, like, as a part of that meta, usually there's going to be one person who can get really dumpstered. And a lot of people, like I said, to me it just feels like a lot of the stuff is just people trying to make excuses for why they're not climbing. Because like even if you look at that reason, like okay, it's harder to carry, I guess maybe is the thought. Like okay, there's one person, like my top laner's 0-10, so it's harder to win the game now, you know, than it was in season 4 or something like that. But
some games honestly aren't even like carryable.
oh, they aren't. Yeah, I mean, I don't think that. I mean, even if you put Faker in bronze and had him go to challenger, like he's gonna lose some games. Like not many, but he's gonna lose some. But it is difficult. It does take some next level stuff. But I personally don't think it's good balance in general. Like, if 2 people on your team are, you know, failing really hard, or 3 people are just like hard failing, I think you should lose that game. If it's a fairly matched game, right? Just looking at it from the other side, like, you know, if you think, would it feel like a good game or a fair game if your team was up that much? If you were up like 20 kills and 3 people on your team are dumpstering them, but then they have one mid laner who's doing well, you know, that ends up going 30-0 and like hard carrying their team, you know, you'd say, well, that champion feels kind of, assuming no one's boosting, you'd be like, well, that doesn't seem very balanced. Oh, if he took another shot, maybe we could get him. So it's like, I don't really know.
Oh my god.
It was rough. I don't really know if you want a game where like one champion can hard carry everybody. I mean, maybe, but I just don't think it's good balancing. I think that if your team is like getting totally stomped in 3 positions, it should be very difficult to climb unless you're smurfing. But I think there are lots of opportunities where you can win. Like, I think there are lots of catch-up opportunities in the game. Like, you got your shutdown gold, you've got your, like, dragon soul, where even if you've lost all 4 dragons, if you, you know, just manage to steal that soul and stay kind of close in the game, you can still potentially win. So I think that makes up for the guy who goes 0-10 top if you just, you know, keep your head up and try to figure out some way to stay in the game and look for opportunities. I think those opportunities are available more now than they were in past seasons. So I think in that sense, if you have good macro, then that can make up for people on your team failing, potentially. Because there didn't used to be that many catch-up mechanics, and people, you know, some people like that. They're like, oh, you can just, like, hard snowball on them, you know, way more. Like, people were bitching about the jungle now, right? Recently, where it's like, oh my god, like, they, you know, they've got these, like, catch-up mechanics on the camps in the jungle, and that's so terrible. And it's like, well, that's helping alleviate that situation where one team has a noob jungler and dies 3 times in the first 5 minutes, and the game's not just over anymore. Like, maybe. It's still bad, but there's a little bit more of a chance they can get back in the game. So, I think if anything, I would argue almost the opposite of Red Mercy. I would say that, that Riot in general in the past years has given people more chances to come back and has given the winning team more chances to throw and lose to people that just get totally stomped early. So if anyone was going to critique part of that spectrum, I would think that that would be the more valid critique, would be that they're taking it too easy, they're making it too quote-unquote noob-friendly. Okay, he doesn't have flash, Ezreal doesn't, but okay, we out. We out. Can't do anything about that. Damn. It was unfortunate. But I think it's fine. Prof, are you saying to the person who told you people are bad that he is making excuses for not climbing? Who? No. I'm not. No, we were talking about another content creator. I'm not saying Toos hasn't even been playing a lot recently. I'm not saying Toos is making excuses for not climbing. That was not intended directly or indirectly. We were talking about another content creator called Red Mercy, who I've watched his content in the past. I think he's fine. I'm not trying to hate on Red. I just think that it's really popular for a lot of content creators, especially ones that are either on the downswing or have been kind of holding steady for a while, to critique and say the rank system itself is broken or there's something bad about it, when in fact they just need to get better to climb. I mean, that's it. It's still possible. You might have to adjust your playstyle or your champion pool a little bit, but I'm a firm believer that if, in general, you play better than other people, you're gonna go up. It's just, it's a lot easier said than done. His video was not about being stuck. He was saying toxicity is... Okay, so it... See, from what Tu said, it sounded like he was saying that you couldn't carry bad people. Like, you can't win if your top laner goes 0-10. That's what I was understanding. But I haven't seen the actual video. So, is toxicity bad? I really don't think toxicity is that much worse.
If it don't get out of control, it ain't a...
I do agree with that. I agree that Riot could be... That no one likes toxicity, right? Except for, like, sometimes toxic people. But it depends. I've got a whole video about this, by the way. It's like an hour and a half long. The problem is what people are calling toxic is usually something that is somewhat subjective and difficult to quantify. So if you're talking about the guy who comes in screaming racist slurs, and, you know, they've stopped a lot of that. Not all of it, but they've cracked down on that. So if that's what we mean by toxicity, they're cracking down on that. If they mean people who, like, literally leave the game or go AFK for 5 minutes, they're cracking down on that, right, with Lever Buster. So those two things they're fixing. But if we're talking about somebody locks in a champion that's just like... Holy shit, really? Oh, that was my bad. He must have just popped 6, or I don't know. That was just bad. But yeah, I mean, if we're just talking if we're talking about what people call soft inting, it's extremely difficult. Well, first of all, if we're talking about people just having bad games or playing champions they don't know how to play, but they just choose to play it first time in ranked, you can't ever really punish that, or it's extremely difficult to punish that stuff. People playing off-meta champs, playing off-role, you know, if they're jungler main and they just felt like playing ADC and they queued up as ADC, you can't punish that really. Now, if you're talking about people that... If you're talking about people that just, like, run circles around the jungle, you know, so they're deliberately trying to throw the game, but they're not, like, actually AFK and they're not saying anything, that's a lot harder to detect, right? But they're saying... They're trying to work on that. They have more stuff. They're not telling people what that is to detect those things because they don't want people to game the system. But they are trying to detect the run circles around the base or run circles around the jungle type of thing, right? And they do look at if someone gets a lot of reports for the same thing, they will ban those people or punish them at least. People think they don't. They do. We see it on stream sometimes. But it takes a while. It takes consistently being a douchebag for a long period of time to get that. If you're just having a bad day and you soft int like that, you know, maybe 3 times in a day, and you only do that like twice a week with multiple days apart or something like that, and you only get reported like a handful of times, yeah, you're not gonna get, you know, busted for that, right? But if you're like doing that, you know, multiple times per day, like consistently, and you're accumulating a lot of reports, they will eventually get you for that. It takes a while because it's not easy to automatically detect that, and there are hundreds of millions of people that play this every day. They can't have a staff that manually reviews every single report, you know. I wish they would bring back Tribunal. But they said there were too many false positives. They don't want to do that. I don't think it's frequent. I mean, you look at how many people in our games that I stream that are actually literally trying to lose the game. They're like committed to losing where they hard int. It's like maybe 1 out of 10. There's people that are bad that make mistakes. But as far as like literal, they're not interested in winning the game, it's not many. We remember those. They're memorable, so it seems like it's a much higher proportion than it actually is. But like, if it's 1 out of 10 games, that's 1 out of 50 opponents, right?
Shut down.
So they're trying. They really want to fix toxicity. But a lot of those things are subjective. The ones that I mentioned are subjective, right? First timing champs, playing bad off-meta champs. You know, and just making mistakes, right? Where you're actually trying to win, you're just like having a bad day, or you're just not good on that champion or whatever. That's not like toxic, that's just not skilled. And that's gonna happen. So like I said, they're making strides, like the racism stuff, the stuff that's said in chat that's toxic, the you know, go kill yourself type of stuff, like they're cracking down on that. Trust me. We have a mutual friend, even years ago, who did something like that. And got got punished almost immediately. Jason, you remember that? I won't say like who it was. You did?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. He was saying he's gonna stuff some kid in a locker or something. I don't remember what it was. Literally banned before the next game started. Like within one game, he was banned for all chatting, saying some stuff. No, he was just having a bad night or whatever. He's a nice guy, but he was just kind of goofing around with this kid and just kind of lost his temper with this kid in chat. It was like instant. So they are doing stuff like that for the, like I said, for the chat and for the literal AFKs. They are cracking down on that, but yeah, I mean, smurfing is also something that's difficult to regulate as far as toxicity. So it just depends on what you mean by toxic. If you mean people just like not being happy if you're losing and just saying stuff in chat and getting mentally tilted, I mean, that's true, but like I would say that's going to be true of anything that's an online game that's competitive. Oh my lord.
Oh my god.
He healed up all the way. Jesus. It was rough. Yeah, he was so close. But yeah, as far as people, you know, being mad and saying some tilting stuff in chat or whatever, sure. But that's like always going to be the case with any competitive online game. That's what I think. I mean, you could argue which one's more or less, like maybe League is slightly more of that than some other ones, but
I'm G to the D. Holding time.
But I would say that's probably similar in something like, I've heard similar stories about Dota, Overwatch, Call of Duty. I mean, anything where you have random people on your team, and people are competitive, people are going to want to blame their teammates for their mistakes, and they're not going to be happy about it when people F up. And that's just it. Now, if people are taking it too far, consistently, sure, they could be disciplined. But I don't think that's necessarily the game's fault. That's just the nature of, that's just human nature in that style of game. Once again, with random people. Oof, God. This Nara going hard.
Shut down.
A little bold, but they were low. No, okay, we gotta bail. I don't have enough mana for that. Well, maybe. I'm backing.
You're only given a little spark of madness.
Unstoppable.
Nice. Got him, coach. But yeah, so like, could League be doing better with some things? Of course, but I think they are making strides to try to improve. And I think it's an extremely difficult problem to address, especially the soft tilting, the soft inting stuff. See, there's already a feature for toxic chat. It's called mute all. Just do that.
Enemy has been slain.
Problem solved. So
Double kill.
nah, I don't think they should start everyone off in plat. I mean, if they really wanted to fix smurfing, they would just make someone have a phone number attached to their account. But I really don't think there are that many like literal smurfs for that long in the game.
Has destroyed an
It is it is profitable for smurfs to exist, right? People have to buy more skins, buy more stuff.
A summoner has disconnected.
Alright.
A summoner has disconnected.
Dude, so many people would lose. It would feel so bad, man. Like, if you drop a bronze player in platinum, they're gonna lose until they go all the way down to bronze. Like, they're gonna have, like, a 10% win rate for the first 200 games. Or something like that. I think that's gonna piss off so many people. I mean, they could start high instead of start low, but that's why they don't do that, is because it'd be such a feels bad for like 90% of the community. I mean, it would be funny, but people just stop playing. Well, then again, I mean, Platinum is bronze, just to necro up that conversation from, I think it was last week. So maybe it doesn't matter. Alright, he rolled out, so we can,
Okay.
we can just duo another one if you want.
Fine.
I mean, they've tried it also, like, you know, if you put everyone low, that's the same, that's a variant of the same thing. Where you just have all the high people in a low place. But then it feels like you're climbing as you move up. Like, not only would you have a huge, like, loss rate, you would feel like you were being cheated, right? You would feel like, I'm actually a platinum player because I started in platinum, and then you're all the way down in bronze, and you'd feel so toxic all the way down. You'd be like, well, I was platinum earlier, but all these stupid teammates. Versus if you just start in bronze, and you just are organically winning, like, 50%. Yeah, you're going to be, you know, mad sometimes, but at least you're winning 50% instead of 10%. I mean, the goal of the matchmaking system, of any matchmaking system, I would think, like, at least a huge primary goal should be fairly matched games. Like, you want to get people to 50% win rate. That's good matchmaking. If a lot of people have a 50% win rate, that means that it's a fair game. Good job. That's what people don't get also. They call games like coin flips. If it's 50-50, it's a coin flip. I'm like, that's a fairly matched game. But the thing is, like, if you are better than other people, if you deserve to climb up, then it's not going to be a coin flip. It's not going to be a fairly matched game. It should be unfair in favor of your team if you're actually better than other people. So it wants coin flips. Coin flips are good. But people complain and they don't want coin flips kind of because they want to be carried. I mean, that's the truth of it. You know, if you are better than other people, if both sides are a coin flip, you should win a lot of those games. You should be winning 55 to 60% of the coin flip games if you're coming from a higher elo. That's what's going to happen. You know, if you drop a diamond player, you know, down in a gold game or something like that, they're going to be winning 55, 60% of those games. So if you want to play, if you want to be a diamond player and you're currently playing in gold or low platinum, you need to be able to win 55 to 60% of those games. You don't need to play like as good as the platinum people or slightly better than the platinum people. You need to play like a diamond person if you want to be in diamond. I guess I was blind pick Rakan because I don't know. If they get, well, Jinx is banned. Let's say if they get like Lulu plus something else, it'll be bad. Nice, good job, Kimoy. Yeah, people, I don't know. That's my interpretation of it. I think people just don't think very carefully about, like, what they're saying and what that would imply for a larger system. Like, coin flip, 50% win rate is good. That's what they want. That means you're in the appropriately matched place. That means you are getting appropriate opponents if you're 50%. But it's just League is so warped where, you know, the people's mentality is if they're not climbing, if they don't have a 55 or 60% win rate, that's terrible. It's a really bad thing. It's like, yeah, you're not going to climb, but like the system has found the spot for you if you're at 50% for right now, right? You could improve. You could get better. You know, figure out a couple of things and you can definitely climb up a lot. But that's like, it's not the system's goal to give you 55 or 60% right. That's a bad system. If it was trying to do that for everybody. It's trying to give you 50%. Which, again, is not like stacking the deck against you. It is trying to create fair opponents for everyone that's in the game. Does it always do that? No. And I mean, a lot of that is because it's so difficult to do that in a game like League, because you have not only random opponents, but different champions and different metas that are constantly evolving. Right, so someone might look like they are a 70% champion on Zed middle, but if they get off-rolled something bottom, they're not 70% in that. Or if they just get bored with Zed and they're like, hey, you know what? I think I want to play Callista bottom. Like, they're no longer a 70% player. And that's what happens a lot in Platinum and Low Diamond. It probably happens in other ELOs too, but people just get kind of bored and try out different stuff. And then they just kind of kill their winner.
Oh my god.
What?
I didn't take heal.
Oh, did you queue up his ADC?
Yeah, I did.
I didn't even notice. I've been over here on the AH. It's all good. I mean, what do you have?
I have my Jin rune and stuff. I just don't have heal.
Which summoners do you have? Sorry, I'm looking at
Dark
WoW.
Auras.
Okay.
I got
Well,
my
whatever.
Jin stuff. Yeah.
We'll make it work. It's fine.
I think after this one, I'm probably gonna get to bed.
I'm on the WoW auction house. I might be. Yeah, it's all good, man. I think it's probably a good place to do it. Might get Diamond and Flex. I think we get Diamond and Solo Queue. I mean, we still got a long time on this season. It's just, yeah, we haven't been doing, like, super hot, like, in the last couple of months. But we were almost there. We were Platinum 1, you know, in February. So...
War is in the dance.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Chat back over here.
You
30
weren't a
seconds
little
until
frightened?
minions spawn.
Ain't alive.
40, 40, 20.
I feel like my
Is that
allies
40
are
games are
like
unwinnable,
how
40
amazing
games
my
are
cloak
unlosable
is.
within 20% of your
Serious.
control?
Rude.
Depends on how good you are and what elo you're in, but yeah, I mean, maybe. Again, like,
Minions have spawned.
challengers and stuff like that in bronze would break that theory, right? They're gonna have like a 99% win rate. So if you can do it, then if one person can do it, that means everyone can do it. So that's not like a system-wide rule, but you know, for the general population in an appropriately matched game, maybe. Yeah, brand support's a good one. Yeah, I just always try to discourage any sort of theory, pretty much, that tries to take agency away from a person, like, in the process of the game. Because I just feel like if you just play, like, significantly better than everybody else, you're just going to climb. That's what carrying means. It's not like, whatever you call it, doing the same as everybody else, right? It's carrying, which means you have to be way better than everybody else if you want to climb. As you should be. I know sometimes I can feel unfair. Why do I have to, you know, do so much better than all these other people? It's like, well, you're the one who, you know, thinks you deserve to be in a higher bracket. These people aren't. Most of them are going to stay in this bracket forever, right? Vast majority of the player base does not have a lot of mobility when it comes to their ranking on a season-by-season basis, right? Almost everybody stays in their same zone. I would say, I don't have exact stats, but I'd probably say 90%, 80 or 90% stay within 5 divisions of where they start.
Humans claim
Or where they were, like, the previous season. I mean, I've basically been in the same 5 or 6 division range for, like, 8 years, right? I'm like, Platinum 4 to Diamond 3. This is fine. I mean, I still enjoy the game. It's fun. I think I'm a lot better. I think I'm way better now than I was in Season 3, even though I got to Platinum 1 in Season 3 also. But everyone else has improved as well. So, I mean, I wasn't even really thinking about macro at all. And I was like Diamond. I didn't really start thinking about macro that much until I started doing this channel in like Season 8. Like, very simple stuff, but I really didn't understand it on like I didn't understand why like lane priority and stuff like that mattered so much. I really wasn't paying attention to waves like that much, you know. Sometimes those get little trades like that just to get some stacks on my thing. Poke them a little bit.
They will see
An
my
ally has been slain.
What beauty truly is.
An ally has been slain.
Hello? You ready for me?
Yay, what's up, Cosmos? Yeah, I just saw you over there. Cool.
I can't.
Yeah, I saw you in game the other day. It's nice to see you back on here.
Smile. Everyone is watching.
An enemy has been slain.
Magic is a fury. It is a song you cannot resist.
Breathe the atmosphere.
The universe loves me.
One.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here to entertain
Inspire.
myself. But you too!
An
Oh, that
enemy
ward
has
was...
been
Okay, I
slain.
thought that ward had already expired. Okay, we need to maybe try to push this and get priority so they can't go over there.
This comes in the moment before.
Without wild magic, we have no we have no
Okay, nice. He's down a lot of CS and a level, but he did get a dragon, so that's good. Dude's around here somewhere. Be careful, Sage.
They will see my dance.
Through my work, you shall transcend.
Heh. Yeah, it's kind of tough to pull that off. The super late night, super nocturnal. I'm kind of lucky. My job's just so flexible.
I'm gonna live forever.
Jobs, I guess. Basically, channel, teach at university, take care of Rory 2 days a week, save on daycare costs, run the investments.
I'm offended by how little attention.
One, two,
I feel like there was one other hat
two,
that I wear sometimes, but... So I've kind of got like 3 or 4 different jobs, just all broken up into different things.
What humans call magic, we call life.
It's gonna be hard to get him. See if he can hook me. Maybe he goes for this. Okay, yeah, it's just a tough gank, tough cover. But yeah, I don't have a something that requires me to get up early.
An ally has been slain.
Why is it taking so long to get back to the action?
This Nautilus just doesn't go for it, man. He might go for it right here. He should, yeah.
I'm D to the D. Golden diamond, boy. Woo!
I mean, I'm up early in the morning. I take my daughter to daycare usually around 7:30 or 8. It's just,
Ally has been
you know,
slain.
I go to sleep at like
Totally forgot why.
11 or noon.
Earn this place.
A lot of days. And then if I teach on those days, I just don't go to sleep. Or I'll just come home, I'll just stay up all night and then go to sleep like, you know, whenever I get off. Whenever I get home, like 6 to midnight, and then go back on the channel.
I'm gonna take all they got. And laugh as I throw it away.
It's so bad, man. My friend in New York is just like, a lot of people are like that. He's just working this job, the doctor and like hospital administrator kind of person, and he's just talking about, he's like, yeah, I got this like 2-hour commute to work or something, and you know, he's got to be in this office like however many hours a day, 10 hours. He's got to take calls. Sometimes he's on call. He's like serves some as a doctor. He's got this like, you know, personal life drama like kind of everybody does from time to time, but it's like, man, that sucks. Everything's like super expensive.
Ally has been slain.
Talking about how he's like super poor as a doctor even in New York. Like, man, that sounds terrible. And he's always just like, dude, I hate it here, but he just can't leave because he's got this you know, ex-wife with his kid, and that's part of the custody or whatever, is he has to stay there. He has to stay in New York. I'm like, dude, just come down here. Like, I think he already gave up a lot of like the custody or whatever. Where he just sees her, I think he sees his daughter like once every other weekend or something, and then on like, shit, oh god, I got turbo rooted under the tower. That was absolutely brutal. I cannot believe he, I thought about going for Lucian, then he dashed back, and then that gave Nautilus time to auto attack me. So he's just kind of stuck there. I'm like, dude, at this point, just move down here. If you already only see her every other weekend, you just fly up there or have her fly down here. Problem solved.
Is my cloak right?
With all the money you would be saving by living down here, you could more than afford to do it. You literally fly up probably every weekend and still save money. You like that job better than your previous one? Well, that's good. But I don't know. A lot of people, you know, big cities are cool and everything, but I personally don't like big cities that much, and he doesn't either. He just feels like he's just kind of stuck. Oh.
If it don't get out of control, it ain't a party.
Oh, what the fuck? Why didn't that bounce to him? Well, we got shut down. So I don't know. He's cool. I mean, I'm obviously biased. I would like for him to come back down here because he's one of my good friends. But it's tough. Sometimes you just get stuck, man. I would just put it this way for anybody out there. You need to be very, very careful before you relocate for somebody else. Especially if there's a chance you could get stuck. AKA kids.
When I get sad, I stop being sad and be awesome instead. True story.
My wife told me straight up when we were like dating, when I was thinking about going to grad school, she's like, I'm not going with you unless we're married. At a certain point, I was like, all right. Fair. Got into grad school and married her the same year.
Word.
Word. I'm just waiting to get this ruby crystal here. Oh yeah, well yeah, if you're military, you don't really have a choice. What's up, Jason? Yeah, not everyone has the luxury of doing that. You know, sometimes if you're part of an organization that makes you move, you know, military, a lot of jobs too. You know, to get some of the higher up jobs. I guess maybe even some of the like entry level jobs.
Oh, it's clutch.
Nice. It's going to require you to move, depending on your career. I mean, even for, said for grad school, they make you move too. A lot of places just make you move. You can't get all 3 degrees if you get a PhD, at least not in the humanities from the same school. I think in sciences it's a little different. Oh my god, really? Fucking Flash. What is the... Does he have... He doesn't have rapid fire. How the fuck? Ugh, that's annoying. Oh, 1,100 a month? Yeah, that's like a freaking... You're sharing a rat's nest closet with 5 people in New York. My friend, I think, had 1,100 square foot, 2-bedroom apartment for he and his daughter, and it was like 3,400 a month or something like that.
Dominating.
And then another one he had to have. He moved like closer to his job. And I think before he got a small house like in the suburbs with his new wife. Before that, I think it was like 5,000 a month at this apartment.
I need my love to hurt.
Shit, God, he heals so much off that item.
I don't apologize for it. I feel good.
Oh yeah. Blown up so fast.
Humans think that to believe in something.
I could have gone there faster. Honestly, I was just wave clearing and didn't even see that. I didn't expect him to start a fight when I was trying to clear the wave. Guess he got caught or something. Yeah. No, it was up to 5,000 a month for an apartment before. Oh god.
It's a revolution. And it's good times.
Yeah, 3,400 is ridiculous. Yeah, you get like a huge mansion around here for that. It's like approaching $1 million house type of mortgage, depending on what kind of interest rate you can get around here. $5,000 a month is like definitely $1 million house with property in a good part of town. Huge ass house. I mean, that'd get you like a 10,000 square foot house or something. For what it would cost to get like, you know, a 1,200 square foot in New York with no yard. Probably like insane fees. I don't remember. I think he was saying that like it was like $20,000 just for like transit, just buses and shit, tolls. Jesus. What the fuck? How did he see him? Oh, it's... How did he see it? I guess he just queued in the smoke. It looked like he auto-attacked him in the smoke. Oh yeah, I mean California is similar. A lot of the big coastal cities are, Just insanely expensive. Tennessee also has no income tax.
I will make them dance.
Yeah, I mean, that's huge. I mean, Texas is the one that a lot of people are, that's getting the news a lot, but it's mass exodus. Texas is very popular. A lot of the big tech companies are going to, I think it's Austin. Yeah, Texas, Tennessee, Florida. Florida's still pretty, like, Miami's pretty expensive. Florida's more expensive, I think, than the other ones. And I would say Texas is probably more expensive. Holy shit, really? Okay. Not bad. Like, hard chain CC. Maybe we need to try Nautilus out again. I don't know. I feel like we're doing pretty well against him early, but... like, in the team fights, it's just so hard to deal with. Okay.
I'm getting impatient.
There we go.
They will remember my name.
Yeah, he ended up going over to Jersey, which was slightly more expensive, and now he lives in a suburb in Jersey.
Call it battle. Just a dance. They're gonna try and test me.
I'm just thankful for the life that I have. Was basically what I was saying. And I mean, it's not like, I mean, a lot of people have it way worse off than he does too. But my lifestyle, my life structure is just so great for the things that I enjoy doing. Fuck. I did not even see him drop that mushroom. I guess I just wasn't paying attention. I should have just waited on the ult. I don't even know. I think Nautilus hooked me too. Yeah, it was just bad. Because I thought I could go in, hit the Teemo, and then E back out, and maybe someone could make a play on it. But like worst case scenario, it's not really a risk. But I think I don't even know what CC'd me. I think there's no one was close enough to jump. It was too risky. I shouldn't have done it. I think that game was probably doomed anyways, but it was a dumb play. Hey man, we got a couple of wins tonight though. That's good. And flex.
Yeah. I got carried both games.
That's all good. We'll get them next time.
Yeah, I'll catch you later.
All right, see you, man. I guess I might call it there too. How we looking on people? Are we still kind of? Yeah, it's a little low tonight. I think that's probably all right. I got a bit of a late start. I'll try to see if I can actually start around 11:30, a little bit more consistently. But we did get 4 games in there. It's pretty good. I game in for like 4 or 5. But what I've been doing lately. Did I have Nautilus in S? Maybe I did. I thought I had him in A. He certainly seemed impactful that game, but I think a lot of it was we just weren't really playing that well all around. Yeah, we can do that, Black Falcon. But anyways, okay. You want to play with me? Well, I'm logging for tonight, I think. But I'll be back on tomorrow. If Jason's not on, we can get one. I mean, like, big cities can be really good. Like, they have a lot of stuff to do, right? So if you like going out, eating a lot of restaurants, going to different cultural attractions, and for certain kinds of jobs, there's going to be a lot more of those in big cities in certain places, right? Than there would be in more rural places. If you really want to work at like one of the megacorp big banks, you know, or on Wall Street, obviously you'd have to be closer to Wall Street. Like there are certain jobs that just require certain kinds of locales, right? And there are certain kinds of, you know, like I said, cultural attractions and things like that that are going to be much more predominant or only found in very large locales. So, you know, New York has a lot of really famous things like that. Like Broadway, you know, for example. So, yeah, you're definitely paying for the brand, but it is a very, very nice brand to some extent. But, yeah, to me, not worth. But for a lot of people that like that kind of thing, you know, it can be worth. I mean, one thing that I've had a friend that's from New York, he's actually from here, and he's lived in New York for like over a decade now, that he really likes about it is it has really good public transport. Now, it is very expensive, but he doesn't like to own a car. He doesn't really drive, and so he doesn't even have to own a car. And he likes that you can also just bike everywhere, that it's not uncommon just to bike all kinds of places and just walk places and just be more like active, you know, that there's good sidewalks, good subways, and things of that nature, right? In his job, he's in entertainment, right? I think he writes, like, comes up with show ideas and pitches them to producers and things like that. You know, that's the kind of thing that he really excels in up in New York. And his critique of down here, you know, near where I live, is there's not very good public transport, right? You kind of have to have a car, or you're taking an Uber or something like that. There are no subways, and the bus system's kind of a joke. And then there aren't a lot of contiguous sidewalks where you can get from one part of town to the other. There are, but you kind of have to go out of your way, and you have to know like very specific routes to take, and it's just not very well designed for that. It's going to be kind of a you know, a shitty haul if you want to do that. But there are like greenways and parks. Like I said, you can, depending on where you live, but it's not like as ubiquitous as it would be everywhere as it would be, you know, in a place like New York or probably LA. But anyways, okay, that's gonna be it. Thank you very much. We'll be back tomorrow around 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll see everyone then. Have a good night.